Now, you're on our accreditation program, and your background is as a musician and an MD. So, what brought you to the Singing Teacher Training Accreditation program?
Well, having been a musician all my life, and I know my stuff musically, but voices, I knew that there was so much technically that I didn't know. And I feel a massive responsibility to look after these voices because these children, many of them want to go and have professional careers. So I knew that I needed to find out more about how the voice worked so that I could make sure that I was nurturing them properly. And it was quite funny the way that I came across a vocal process because one of my cast members was in The Voice Kids. He was in the final, and I was invited along to Media City to go and watch him in that. And I met a wonderful lady, his singing teacher, called Kate Gavigan. And she told me about vocal process and how wonderful it was and said, oh, I must get myself on a course. And I thought, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. And literally the next day I bumped into a friend when we were out shopping, a friend of Dave and I, called Sally, and she works at the RNCM as a vocal coach. And she said, oh, I've just signed up for a course with vocal process. And it was such a coincidence. And she said, oh, come with me. So we came together and we did our first course with you down in Pristine.
Was that
Brilliant.
Sally Johnson?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely story.
And you came down to Prestine, so you were with us live on site.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes.
I remember. And I remember getting you to sing comfortably in your chest voice and everybody going crazy and loving the sound.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was so terrified because I've never done anything like that before. And it was honestly the most wonderful experience because it was just so safe and people were so encouraging, and it just, you can make mistakes and it's all okay, and you can ask the daft questions because nothing is a daft question,
Nothing
which
is a
I've
daft
always
question.
taught my students, but it's different when you're on the other end of it, I feel sometimes. But yeah, that was the start of this wonderful journey with vocal process.